But then look at Turkey as well, because this is the NATO tripwire, isn't it? Turkey says NATO air defences destroyed a ballistic missile it says was launched from Iran. Iran's general staff have denied, again in this case, launching anything towards Turkey. There's only two possibilities, neither of them particularly comforting. Either Turkey is right, and you've got a cross-border ballistic incident involving a NATO member's airspace, which is the kind of thing alliances are built to treat as serious, or Iran is right, and you've got a NATO member publicly attributing a launch to Iran that wasn't necessarily fired by them, or at least not by order of the Iranian government. Now, that's not a small error in a live escalation environment here. That's plausible, actually, given the presence of the likes of Mossad and the CIA and government opponents within Iran, for whom a false flag operation is not just feasible, but inherently useful to US-Israeli aims, or aims at destabilising the country and bringing the regime down. Either way, that's now an alliance management problem, though, because the incident becomes a political fact the moment it's stated and then denied. And this is the thing people miss, because they're trained to treat war like a scoreboard. Disputed incidents don't lower risk, they raise it. They create room for more misunderstandings that nobody frankly can afford. They create the space for justification. They create the perfect excuse for the next measure, the next deployment, the next condemnation, the next retaliation, all wrapped up in a sentence that begins with, "We had no choice." Now drop down to the Gulf maritime situation, because this is where the war starts following everyone who thinks they live outside of it.